over the world there is things happening in the black community because the rich is yet trying to prove the fact that white is pure. Well, I beg the difference, because all people are pure if God created them. So we yet struggle with the struggles that we're encountering. Even today, we have a CRA, and it is to sunset soon. But guess what? Newtown demographics was used to help get the CRA. Downtown Sarasota. Downtown Sarasota was black just as well as Newtown, the Newtown area. Sarasota downtown has been built up, and you don't even hardly have space to move downtown. But if you would take a look at Newtown, nothing has changed. My correction, we do have some new paint on buildings. So, you know, we have a high school that was rebuilt. We have a Robert Taylor Community Center that was rebuilt. But those are social dollars. I'm talking about economic dollars. There are not jobs in Newtown for people to be able to sustain themselves. Many people have went through the CEO classes, and yet they have nowhere to go after they do those classes. So I'm saying this today because it needs to be spoken. We have a commission that is not really caring about what the people say, but our rights are being violated every single day. They don't bring us into meetings. They do what they want to do. But you know why they do it? Because they figure we don't know the law. So they overlook us in the law. They have taken away monies that have been supposedly for Newtown, and yet they have diverted it and did other things. Right now, Sarasota is building so many roundabouts, yet and still we have people that need, homeless people that need a place to live, and different things need to be done in the community to help bring our blighted neighborhood up, but they prefer to do roundabouts. Here we are, born and raised in a city. And yet this city don't care anything about what we need and how to help us. You notice I didn't say give us, but help us to reach our goal. You know, I was doing some research the other night, and I understood that black people were always able to maintain and to rise up. But now the modern day slavery is a push to keep us with low paying jobs, to keep us under the government hand, to always in need of what they have. It's to keep our men in jail, to keep our people from being able to get a good job that they very well able to do. But yet they keep them being a felon, which anything they do nowadays, it causes them to be a felon. When will people, real people, stand up and help us fight for our rights? Because every single day our rights is being violated. And you know what they do? They take the black man or woman, whoever they find that has a weakness, and they utilize them to come against us, just as it was in 1821. And it's the same thing today. They're just not lynching us today. What they're doing is that they're keeping us down, and they're feeding in our minds, our thoughts, our every being, that we're not good enough. But we are good enough if we had a real chance. If they stop taking our money and let us handle our social dollars. Let us build our economic development in our community. Let us talk about how we're going to raise up our children, because they have destroyed our children against the parents. They're the ones that want to put us in jail if we chastise our children. They're the ones that getting them to the point where they won't even know how to read or write, because they are bringing in technology, and wherein when you go back to the basics, they won't even know the basics, because when they go to school right now, they are behind, simply because the powers that be don't want them to be on top and on schedule when they start school. So these are some of the issues that we face every day, and we have leaders that we elect in office every year, and yet for whatever reason they turn their backs on us, our community, and want to give it to the white man. Well, we need our own community, because we can't keep moving around from place to place. We deserve to live. We deserve the best, because we've worked hard and we deserve it. They don't give us anything. We've always earned twice as much, not just a little bit. They tell that lie that black people don't want to work, but that's a lie from the very pits of hell. Black people are tired of being treated any kind of way. Black people don't want to be working for low wage. But we that's born and raised till can't get anything, we always have to go through more. The black man always have to do 2 and 3 times the work. People have been fired in Sarasota, Florida, because they know. But the white man feel intimidated, and they want to control how much and how great a black man become. Well, it's time out for this. President Obama, Governor Scott, what are y'all gonna do about this? It depends on the color of your skin, whether you can get by or not when you do a crime, when you commit a felon. If you got money to pay to cover it up, it's all right. But then if you don't have the money, you're doomed. Is that fair? Money should not be the essence when it comes to people's lives. But every day, the white man, the billionaires, they are making money off of us. And why won't you allow us to be able to build up our own community? Instead, you have the art school, Ringling School of Art. You want to come and take our community. Our city have sold property to Ringling Art School, knowing that those properties should have been part of our redevelopment. Knowing that those properties was bought with CRA dollars, that it would be for our overflow parking. But yet a billionaire school, they sold our property for pennies. This should not have happened. This should not have happened. But yet we have people out in the community afraid. When I have been an activist for low-income housing for many years, and they talked about how public housing residents have apathy. But I tell you this day, the city of Sarasota, Newtown in particular, have apathy, because they live in fear every day. Not because of crime, breaking and entering, but in the fear of losing their homes. Not knowing when they're going to be pushed out of their community. Not knowing whether or not they will ever get any help. Because every time there's an opportunity for Newtown to rise up, they find somebody to distort. And they rather give the dollars to those that have already stolen, have already taken Newtown for a ride, have already sold Newtown out. Those are the people that the billionaires want to deal with, so that they can use them to come against our own community.